What's up, everyone? This is Adam the Bee's Knees, and today we have our UBC battle versus Mince. And so, yeah, I'm having deja vu for a second. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. So Mince is currently, I think, 2-1. And his team he has here is very nice. A lot of mons that I've been facing very recently, such as Mamoswine, Primarina, Ditto, Delmise he has on his team, stuff like that, that I've just been completely facing like 3 times already. Not this league, but just in general. So, it gets a little stale. But anyway, I brought my Sableye, which is physically defensive for stuff like Delmise and Mamo. Hopefully counterbalances his Stealth Rocks. I have, I believe, Expert Belt Aerodactyl, Aerial Ace, maybe I think Pursuit and Rocks. Calm Mind, Manaphy, Mono, Surf. I think I have Rain Dance and Rest too. Wish, Pass, Chansey with Psychic, Choice Banded, Zygarde, and pretty much standard Alolan Ninetales. So I should have probably led off with my Arrow, but I figured if he leads Mamo, Manaphy can scare it out, and I can just go for a Surf and see what he wants to go with. So he goes Hydreigon. I'm thinking he's probably Scarfed, and running that calc on the U-turn, he's probably like a hasty nature. So I'm going to Calm Mind here, and I believe I'm not scared of even a Specs Thunderbolt, so I'm just going to Surf. And as you can see, it's not do it KO. So he gets the Curse Body off, which actually blows significantly, because this Gengar would be dead, but no big deal. I can go into Chansey, and he has one more hit left in him. He gets the Paralysis, but that won't matter. I go for Psychic there, just in case. And Mamo is out. So from here, I'm going to go Sableye because Frank's to recover, but he does get up his rocks in the nick of time. So I'm going to knock off the Primarina in case it's Choice Specs or something, and he reveals Chesto Berry. So, you know, Chesto Rest, probably all around a very good Mega Sableye answer. So I'm going to go into my Chansey here to take on the hit. I can't really do anything to Chansey. Now I go for a Wish here, hoping that this is not a sub Keldeo. He goes for Secret Sword immediately, so I'm like, maybe he's not. So I'm gonna heal up there and switch out into my Manaphy. And now, some regret here is that I only have Surf, and that I guess I don't know what I was thinking. I figured that Manaphy could be pretty good at checking Keldeo. I even thought about, he might bring the sub CM just to deal with Chansey and whatnot. But I guess the idea that Secret Sword is the physical defense, hits the physical defense constantly, didn't register in my head. So, yeah. And unfortunately for here, I'm pretty much going to die. I can get off a Surf. I Calm Minded there, which was dumb. I should have ran the calc, but it doesn't really matter as I'm able to take him out. Scald or Surf, sorry, I would have done like maybe 15%. So I'm going to go to Ninetales, hopefully scare him out, as I do. And he goes Gengar to sack it off, and I go for the Aurora Veil. He's got one more hit in Gengar, so I think I go Chansey here. He makes a fabulous play into the Keldeo, and from here, I am behind screen, so I'm not too scared of much at this point. I might think I'm just going to S-Toss. No, I switch. I switch into my Ninetales because I can take anything, and I outspeed. And from here, he's just going to sack off Gengar. If I had Rest or something, now would be the time, but he's going to sack off Gengar, so down goes that. Alright, so 1 kill each. So he's going to go into Ditto. He really only has Moonblast and Blizzard. I actually live and just Moonblast him back, which does a chunk of damage. He should have just Moonblasted, but I guess Blizzard scares out a bunch of stuff. I don't know. So I'm going to go Chansey here. And he's going to go into Keldeo. I think I Estos here, yeah. And, you know, that's a chunk. He might have some HP, but, yeah. I'm going to go Zygarde here, not fearing anything. If he Scalds Burns, I'm just going to click X at that point, you know. On Choice Banded Zygarde, he has no Zygarde switch-ins. Maybe E-Speed would have been smarter. I don't know if it does over 44% though. So I'm not too sure. As he goes Mammo and I go Sableye, I'm able to take the Ice Shard. He's Life Orb, so Mammo's not going to be coming in, at least on my Zygarde, when that's a thing. I go for the Will-O-Wisp here, trying to, I figure Primarina is coming out, but I can't just sack off something against the Mammo. So I'm going to go Chansey here. He makes a great play into his Keldeo, getting me yet again. Silly goose. I probably should have calced if Psychic did more. I mean, if he's subbing, it doesn't matter, but maybe I should have calced that Psychic. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Instead of going for Estos here, now that I look back at it, I actually have no idea what would do more. That was a little bit of an error. I should have checked that out. But at this point, I'm able to go Aerodactyl here. And because I outspeed and stuff, he's going to have to force the switch into something. And he's going to go Hydreigon on my Aerial Ace, and I don't want this thing to kill me straight up if he Scarf, so I'm going to go Sableye, sack that off. And he's going to live, or he's going to stay in it and get his special attack lowered. And I have Zygarde here. I go for the arrows here. I guess I should have gone E-Speed. I should have really ran more calcs, but E-Speed wouldn't have taken him out probably from there. But, he was clearly couldn't take me out. So that way at least Mammo couldn't come in. Maybe he could go. Keldeo could have taken a Banded E-Speed at 53. And Ditto is at what? I don't know what Ditto's at. But actually I don't think Ditto came in. So even if I went for the E-Speed, he could have probably just gone into Ditto either way. So I am going to go Arrow here, hoping that Ice Shard doesn't take me out. And it does. Fortunately, he does die for Life Orb, and down we go against Mintz. Sorry if I sounded a little bit defeated. It was a great game by Mintz. He played pretty damn well. Got me on those Keldeo switch-ins every time. I should have prepped a bit more for Keldeo. Knew it was coming in the back of my mind, especially this all mindset, because I do have stuff like Chansey and Sableye. But yeah, the thing about this week was I was way more focused on beating Andrew in minors because I am 1-2, and whereas in here I was 2-1. So now I am 2-2 with plus. It's either +1, 2, or 5 differential. I'm not too sure. I think +5, maybe. And I am at -2 2 wins in minors. So I don't really want to win minors here. But I do face Turk next week, who's a very formidable opponent. Indeed, he is the Season 3 champion. So that should be fun. I know Turk is an exceptional battler. Who is uncredited for a lot. But Mintz is always a good battler. I think he just won a league recently. I would like to say the UPA. I'm not 100% sure. He beat Greg in a finals, which was ironic because Greg beat him in the semifinals last season. But yeah, so I just got to prep a little bit smarter. I rushed the prep a little bit too much in this game. I mean, I didn't, run 2-5-2 or anything, but I should take time a bit more, especially for my league. So, anywho, this is the Bee's Knees signing out. Bye.